What's up guys, this is your boy Christopher Joe, and today I will be reviewing the MCON Magnetic Mobile Gaming Controller. This gaming controller has been talked about and teased for years and has been on startup, but finally it's on sale for about $100. I'll be reviewing it with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and to start off, I really like the packaging and presentation. What sounds kind of weird, but I do like the box that it comes in because it makes me want to keep it. Now, the one thing that stands out and is very unique about this controller is how it snaps open, and aesthetically with the black on black, it looks really cool. It has a really cool design, the easy to use layout for the controller. The controller fits pretty well on my hands. I was actually surprised about how well the controller felt as far as like the buttons. They didn't feel stiff, they didn't feel too loose, they actually felt just right. It reminded me of an actual controller. With all that said, what I'm really trying to say is it doesn't feel cheap. And with the controller having all the buttons that a regular controller has, it also has its own start button, a record button if you want to record your gameplay, and it also has a button for you to press pause so you can get to the phone gaming menu. And as well as the controller, in the box comes with a quick start pamphlet as well as a safety guide, but the setup is really easy, and it also comes with a charger, a USB-C. Now, I'm using an iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is a really big phone in comparison to a regular one, and so sometimes it does feel really weird playing on the MCON controller when I'm laying down because my phone weighs more than the actual controller, so it feels a little weird when I'm playing it. Now, together, when they're attached, you can place it in your pocket, but for me it feels pretty bulky. But like I said, it's probably just my phone, but separately it still feels nice. Like, you can put this in your pocket, your back pocket when you're walking. I have it to where I can put it in my book bag and stash it in a small spot. Now, these are the games that I had at the moment. I have a few more now, like Max Payne, but my favorite game to play with the controller so far has to be the new Division game, Division Resurgence. It plays extremely well with the controller. I've had my controller for about a month so far, and to be honest, when I first got it, I was really in love with it. Like, I played it a lot, and to be honest, I didn't think that I would like it down the line, let alone a month later. But a month later, I'm still using it. I'm actually using it more often than my PlayStation 5, my Steam Deck, and any other retro handheld that I have. I think mostly because it's just so easy to game on my phone. I mean, I can listen to music, I can be around family, I don't have to seclude myself to the TV. But even with the Steam Deck, you can play conveniently around the house. I guess it's just something about the phone. I mean, it's smaller, it's more compact, and with the cool aesthetic and the snapping of the controller, I'm not gonna lie, it makes me want to use it more often. And like I said, I really like the size because you can keep it in your pocket, you can keep it around. I usually keep it attached to the back of my phone when I'm in a house. I usually either play in the house or even at work, and I still have it attached because it's just so easy and compact to have around. It's not really in the way. And speaking of a PlayStation 5, with the PlayStation Remote app, it makes it really fun to play on your phone as well because it's just easy access to just connect your phone to the PlayStation 5 and just, you can still play your favorite games that you play. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think right now I'm just still in love with the idea of the controller. I seriously doubt it will take over like my gameplay of the actual PlayStation 5 or the Steam Deck or any good handheld that I have. I think one thing that the MCON has over everything right now is just convenience, and it does look pretty cool with how it snaps open. And there are so many more good games you can play with your controller on your iPhone or your Android. I mean, there's Resident Evil games now, there's Assassin's Creed games, I've seen Death Stranding you can play on there. There's a Diablo mobile game you can play with your controller. Like, I played Division. If you haven't played that yet on the phone, it's really dope. It's just like how you play on the actual console, and it plays really well. There are some really good games that make the controller really worth getting. And with that being said, is it worth getting? I would say yes, especially for the price. I think it came out at $150, maybe $159, but I got mine on sale for about $100, and I checked the price yesterday for somebody, and its price was still $100. And $100 for a device like this, I think, is a really good steal. It comes in a decent amount of time, maybe 5 business days, but all in all, I definitely recommend getting this. So with that being said, hope you guys are staying safe, staying positive, staying woke, and on that note, adios. You guys have a good day. Peace.